Good day, good people. Welcome everybody. It's RustyMoney here on PlayStation Network and RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. We're here on Calmsden Farm by Oxygen David for Farming Simulator 22 on PlayStation 4 with the Bake a Cake Challenge created by Cobbler Farms on YouTube and shared in my Farming Simulator Challenges Facebook group and in my Discord. And other creators doing this challenge are CBW Farms LLC, Jelsa Farmer, Chaotic Farmer, and Farmer Willie B. Welcome along, Brad. How are you doing, my friend? We're just taking the old horse for a ride, for the daily ride here. We got to ride the other one too. So I should turn on my help window so we know when that time has expired. So I'm not riding this horse too long. Actually, a long time ago, playing Farming Simulator, I think I heard that if you ride the horse for like 45 minutes, it's a trophy. I gotta get all those chores done. Yeah. CBW Farms, welcome my friend. How are you doing? I'm kind of hoping that our friend Jelsa Farmer will get to see part of this live, because he's been asking when I'm going to go live on this map, and every time I go live, I'm usually live when he's sleeping or probably busy. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, come on. Get on the horse. There's a trophy for jumping your horse like 500 times, I think. Oh, really? all in one setting or together? Because I've jumped a lot, actually. I've ran around this pin here a lot, jumping these obstacles. It's just that the horse doesn't make a very good cut, like you saw there, to where I can't run the course. The horse doesn't make a very tight turn. Or you gotta slow it down altogether for me. Alright, altogether. Huh, okay. Well, we could just jump constantly, huh? And get that 500. No, we won't do that though. We'll get that some other time. Let's go take this horse for a little bit longer to ride though. Let's go on up to our production area. I don't got it all painted out and decorated really, but I kind of got a little bit better of a plan. I got the 3 greenhouses going now. So we got 1 strawberry, 1 lettuce, and 1 tomato. And I switched out my honey pallet spawn point, so I have a little bit bigger honey pallet spawn point. I didn't go for the really big mod one that you can get. I went for a different one. I went for the one that's got the shelves to it. So we can hold at least 6 pallets of honey now. I almost thought about getting the honey pallet storage shed thing. But, oh my goodness, there's so many other things I already need. I already need the sugar mill. I already need the dairy. I'm going to need the wholesale. I'm going to need the cereal factory. Ado Gaming, welcome my friend. A quick hello, says Ado. Ignore these painted out paths. I was trying to figure out what I want to do here, but I got all this mowed now. Alright, well our horse is been completely rode, but we got the greenhouses here. They're in full operation. I got my new honey pallet mod right there. I just heard a car door. I don't see nobody. Alright, and what else have I haven't done too much really off camera because I haven't had much time to play actually. The only thing I've got done basically is mowing the other part of this land here. Alright, let's take the horse back and get them cleaned up. Then we're gonna mow. I'm gonna mow my other grass meadow here, but I think I want to try. I think I'm gonna put a field here until I know I have enough for my sugar factory. Which, let's stop the horse for a second. Let's go into this mode. How much room does that thing take up? Sugar mill. Is there just one sugar mill? Which one do I want? Yos, welcome my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, 80,000 for that. Okay, how big? I know I don't have enough money. Why can't I zoom out? That's weird. Here, okay, let's jump off, let's get off of the horse. Let me get out of that for a second. Let's go back down here and get rid of the horse so I can look at that better. I feel like having pizza. Sweet. I just got back from the local sports bar and had myself a fish sandwich and some macaroni salad. And tonight I'm gonna go up and get a fish fry from the Legion Club in the community we used to live in when I worked for the sheriff's office. So go up and get some more fish. I love fish though. I love fish, so it don't bother me to eat fish at all. So that's what I had. I got home last night from work at a decent time. What I mean by that is I got home when my shift ended. But I was still on call for another 3 hours and 5 minutes at 4:55 a.m. My phone rang. And I had to go back out on a call and got home at 7 o'clock this morning. That usually don't happen very often at all. So, yeah, that was unexpected. And went back to bed, tried to get another about 45 minutes of sleep. That's all I could sleep. We'll get old Edward all cleaned up here if he just stands still. And get back up there to that production area. Come on here. Now, Paulo wants in the way. It's okay, boy. How is everybody doing today? Gotta keep these things healthy. We want to make a good buck off of them. Okay, Paulo's all good. Let's finish up on Edward here. Maybe we'll take the new toy up there to that pasture, because we don't got anything else here for wheels. So let's get on our new little toy here and drive up there. Doing great, Rusty. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Taking the old JD for a little spin. Hopefully we can make it up there to the production area and back down to the farm without running out of gas. Oh no, we should be able to, no problem. Just trying to add a little humor. Because I don't think this thing's got a very big gas tank. So yeah, I want to go up here see how much room my sugar mill would take up. And I think we're going to plow in a field up there. I'll leave a little space so then when I get the sugar mill, if my field's growing, we won't have to ruin the field. And then we're going to get this other grass meadow mowed up and I think turned into some silage. I did the rest of the production area into hay, so I got about, oh, I don't know what it was, like 30-some thousand liters off camera of hay made. Put in my multi-fruit silo. Yeah, this thing ain't very speedy, but I tell you what, this little thing's got a lot of horsepower, or a lot of pull power to it, whatever you want to call it. It's got a lot of little ponies to pull anything. So we're gonna mow this, and I don't know what I'm gonna do here yet. I have a couple ideas with this meadow, but it might be a field to start with, or part of it maybe. Drive through the hedge, get the sticks and leaves and everything in our eyes. We will grab our bale trailer and stuff and move it off of here. We gotta move this stuff out of the way because I'm gonna put the sugar mill right up here where this equipment is, I think. So let's get some of this moved out of the way here. Put this little girl to work. Yeah, don't got a PTO, but we can at least pull it out of the way. I think putting a field in here, it'd be a pretty decent sized field for something. I actually was thinking about putting in a sugar beet field right here. I don't probably need any more sugar beet, but I was thinking about that, or maybe a little bit smaller of a cornfield, because I don't got my area done yet for the cornfield, or where I want to put a cornfield. Rough Riders, welcome my friend. Let's just dump that right there for now. Let's get over here and get the bale trailer moved. Honey, not horseradish. Honey, not horseradish. We got honey. We'll probably get lots of honey here. We got 2 large beehives. I don't know. I've never done bees, so I'm not familiar with how much exactly, or I shouldn't say how much, but how productive the bees are, really. So this is the first time ever doing bees. But we got 2 of the very large in-game beehives down there by my other two fields. I'm going to be live on my PC on FS19 and 5. Oh, okay, Rough Riders. It's not very polite to come into a stream though and say you're gonna be going live. Just yeah, is what it is. But anyway, I don't mind if you're going to say you're going to go live later tonight or tomorrow, but if you're going to be live at the same time as I am, then why be here? Alright, let's put this bale trailer right here for right now. It will be in the way eventually, but... yeah, Brad was the first one in the house. Brad was Johnny on the spot, and thanks again, Brad, for agreeing to help look over the Discord. Man, look how much gas I've already used in this little thing, and all we've been doing is drove from the farm to the horses, and from the horses up here, and we've already got like a quarter of a tank of gas already gone. But we are playing with fuel, high fuel usage. Yeah, we're a little bit too low for that, aren't we? Yeah, that don't quite pull very well. Let's see if we can even move the baler with this thing. Just move it anyway. It might be too low for it. Oh no, we can move the baler. Sweet. Let's move the baler over there then too. I'm downloading FS22 right on PC. I get it for free. Okay, sweet. Farmer Willie B, welcome my friend. How are you doing? Thank you all for being a part of my Barnhouse chat here today on Bake a Cake on Calmsden Farm. I learned what is slow mode. What do you mean what is slow mode? What are you talking about? Slow mode. I was talking if you're trying to get at what I was talking about fuel level. So my fuel level is on high usage, but I don't know slow mode, I guess. Not familiar with what you're talking about. Oh, live chat slow mode. Oh yeah, so I can turn slow mode on live chat, so then the chat rolls slower, and you can only put in a chat every so many seconds or minutes or whatever it is. Alright, now we're back up here. Let's park the tractor out of the way here. That should be good for right now. Now we just got two other things to move, and we can take a look at the sugar mill then. I don't even have slow mode on, Rough Riders, so you ain't gonna probably need. What, Rusty? You are slowing me down. Well, I could, Willie, if you want me to. It'd probably be a little bit more healthy for you. Go a little slower, at least for me it would be. Go a little slower. Who knew Calmsden was a logging map? Yeah, who knew, right? Especially when these trees that are here aren't very logger friendly. Alright, now we got all that moved over here. Let's move back over here. You too slow, Rusty, like bear. Like bear, huh? Okay, so I want to see. I don't have enough money for it, although I could borrow the money and just get it. But I already got a big enough loan right now that needs some paid off. Keith Bleeker, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. Is it Bleeker? Alright, now let's see here. Oh, this is a little bit bigger than I thought. So the dump is back there. And where's the pallets are right there. So I might want to place this like something like so. Maybe. Especially if I come all the way to the edge of the hedge and then have that wrap around right there. That would work. That would work now. But then I'd have to back in there. So probably want to come a little bit further out. Okay, well, then that gives me an idea of where my field needs to go. I'm going spam, okay. I'm using Streamlabs live streaming. Okay, I wish I could, my friend, but I can't, so no Streamlabs here. Okay, so I'm going to take the field. I'm going to stop the field about right here, I think. And the field will be in the center here, so it'll be pretty decent sized. Okay, let's get out of there then and get back to the tractor. Let's go ahead and, you know what, we'll take that other one back to the farm. We're gonna jump around here. We'll take this thing back to the farm, and we need to plow. So I think we will. Let's grab the. We'll grab the Traction King, I think, and plow out this field. I'm probably gonna not make this road this wide, so we'll plow into that a little bit. That's what I think I'll do. So we'll take this back to the farm, grab. How's the piggy farm, CBW? So I hope also this weekend that I'm going to try and get something new out this weekend, everybody. And I know my friend Nuclear will be super excited about, and he's not here yet, I don't think. And a lot of other ones will be excited, hopefully. Piggy farm is good. More bacon shipped this morning. Nice. Oh, so my first look live yesterday, everybody, on the Raizu Forest, the map creator, if nobody has noticed, the map creator of the Raizu Forest commented on my first look live. Brad and myself both have communicated with him a little bit in comments. So I went on the Raizu Forest this morning to try and do what he suggested on the area on Raizu Forest where it appears that the trees have been felled, and there's that big area by field, I think it's field 10, and he said you just need a cultivator to turn over that ground foliage. Well, yeah, it don't work. And even if you buy the piece of property, you put the cultivator in the ground, well, it's not a field, so it ain't going to do nothing. You put a plow in the ground, it's not going to do nothing because it's not a field. So you create a field, and you stick the cultivator in the ground or a plow in the ground, and it doesn't get rid of those sticks or anything. It only gets rid of the flowers. And the only reason I got rid of the flowers is because I painted over some of the field I tried to create with grass, and then the flowers disappeared. But the sticks and all that, they stay there. So I don't know that might be something he'll update, or maybe maybe Brad's figured something else out different, but I can't get the sticks to disappear like I think he believes you can. But the one thing I did miss in first look live on the Ryzu Forest yesterday was I forgot that sell point silo on the Ryzu Forest is also a buy point, and you can buy everything you really need right on the Ryzu Forest. You can buy it. But for those that missed the first look live on the Ryzu Forest, there's a nice little feature to the small tree farm on the map where you buy the land where the tree farm is at, and that tree farm is covered in stones. And so after you buy the piece of property, if you put a plow in the ground and plow over those stones, you get not only the stones that you plow up, but also the stones that are already on the map where that field, where it's not a field, and you got to create one. And let me tell you, there is tons and tons of stones in that little tree farm area on the Ryzu Forest. I haven't tried anything yet. All I've done is cruise around and check stuff out. It's a neat little, it's actually a neat little map. Looney Farm Guy, welcome my friend, how are you doing? Okay, I'm going to take this up there too, and we need the tractor and the plow as well. But I also want this up there because this will be going, we're going to cut through here. This will be going in and out of the production area as a delivery truck, so I want this for a certain reason up here when I go to create this field. So we'll take this up here and then we'll jump down to the other tractor. Slow down so I don't drive across my oat field. We're going to cut through this hedge though, through our other meadow here that's almost empty, and drive straight over to the production area. Okay, now I wanted to come in here to give me an idea of about how far I want to plow over by the truck. So let's turn this a little bit. That'll work. We could probably go a little bit closer this way. Okay, now we'll jump down there again, and I think we'll give this tractor a shot again. I still haven't seen any contracts yet. Let's check that to make sure. But when I went, before I went live, I checked. Hopefully, here, eventually we get some more contracts again. Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. No contracts yet. We are in my second day of March because I am doing this challenge of 2 days per month. So we are in the second day of March, so we'll soon be going to April. Ooh, my plow isn't over there. My plow is over here. Should be over here. I'm going to cut through there and grab the plow. It's on the other side of the sheds here, underneath the other shed. Should be over here. Yep, it's over here. I'm thinking about selling this Traction King eventually and getting me a second John Deere 89. Because this one's got kind of the transmission issue, which I've gotten kind of used to, but at times it's kind of a pain because it doesn't like to shift right. But I also play automatic. I don't play manual, so if I played with the automatic or the manual, it might make a difference, but I'm not gonna mess with that. I wanted to like that tractor, but the yeah, right, put me off. Yep. Looney Farm guy, how is that little New Holland T4 today? Does it have a front loader? I haven't watched your video yet, but I will be. JB Agri Videos, my friend, how are you doing? JB Agri Videos, everybody's in the house. Real life farmer in Ireland. JB's been with the channel ever since Bruce and myself were doing Jethro's Animal Challenge on Mercury Farms a long time ago now. Alright, now let's cut this. Start to cut my field here. Probably only going to have this field here for one season. We'll see. And it might also get ruined if I need to put down a production point. Okay, there we go. Might help to turn it. It's been a really nice journey, Rusty, pal. Thanks, my friend. So yeah, whatever crop I put in here might get ruined, but at least I'll have another field ready if we need some kind of crop or however I want to do it. Okay, so now we will cut across right here. Oh shoot. Yeah, no, that's what I want to do. I want to cut all the way across here. What was I thinking? Brad, or Smoke82, how are you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping in the Barnhouse chat here with everybody on Calmsden Farms by Oxygen David for Farming Simulator 22, and we are on PlayStation 4. Like to be on PlayStation 5 someday, but we'll see what happens. Okay, now we'll plow out a little bit further over on this side anyway. Just trying to get my main area here for right now. Might have to paint that back a little bit. We're going to split this. The only thing I don't like about over here is we're on the edge. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that, I think. We won't. I'll paint across that a little bit. Make that how I want that there. Now, let's straighten this and straighten this out a little bit here. Don't have to be perfect, but I like to try and make it look halfway decent. Okay, and then we'll take this over towards the passenger side of the truck, kinda. I'm gonna have to paint some of that there. Suffice to say, welcome, my friend. I apologize. I realized yesterday, I think it was yesterday, in my first look live, that you were one of the ones that was in the live. So sorry for not shouting out your name at the end there. I thought about that right after I got done. And the other one I forgot to shout out was Yost, because I know he was there too. So sorry for those that I missed yesterday. Yeah, we're going to have to paint some of that back. We'll do that though after I get this done. Yeah, so I'm not going to give you the total surprise, but I'm going to hopefully. So my wife works this weekend, but she only works about 4 hours tomorrow morning, and then has Sunday off. So I'm gonna have to try and get it done tomorrow morning or tonight maybe. But I'm gonna try and record a first episode of a new series that's not a challenge. So, and I can't decide if I'm just gonna make it the next episode as Rusty's Farm Tour or make it a complete different series. And I'm leaning towards a complete different series, so because I just honestly not very happy with the way I have done the farm tour thing. But it might turn out to be the farm tour, because I'm not sure how long I want to take that series that I want to create this weekend. So we'll see. Oh, smoke. Back to the sticks. No. Well, no, not exactly, but yeah. Survival. How much do I want to say? Let's see. A little bit of role play maybe. I don't know if it'll be so much survival, because the things I want to do is, I'll put it to you this way, okay? And I'm not copying anybody, but the one person I can think of right now that's doing something kind of neat that's a little bit of everything, I feel, is my friend the Farm Sim guy on the Wyoming map. And that's not even close to what we're going to be doing, but to put it in perspective, it's going to be kind of like that, but yeah, we're not going to be anywhere near what he's doing. But if you're watching Farm Sim Guys Wyoming, it's kind of similar to, yeah, that's kind of my idea anyway. I shouldn't say similar, but I don't want to give away the secrets either. I just know I got an idea for a pretty cool beginning. Well, I hope it's cool anyway. We'll see. Got to be story roleplay, Rusty. Yeah, there you go, Willie. Kind of a story roleplay anyway. Alright, we're going to go into landscape here. I want to paint this a little bit better. Let's go. I like this gravel dirt color. So let's do this here. I really want these two trees out of here, which I could do that and just save them for selling later. That might actually be the smarter thing to do. I could cut those down and get them out of the way then. Let's do that. I'll just put them off to the side so they're out of the way. There he is. What's up, Nuclear? Welcome, my friend. How long you been lurking? Did you hear some of my conversation? Because I did mention your name. So I knew you'd be one that would be pleased to hear that there's gonna be possibly a first episode of a new series. I hope to have it recorded and edited for maybe a Sunday release. But like I said, my wife's home a lot this weekend, so we'll have to see what I get done. Seeing Rusty was live. Yeah, I don't even think I put a little thing in Discord saying I was live either, like I usually have been doing. Alright, we're not going to log out trees here, everybody. I'm not going to bore you with logging out a bunch of trees. We're just mainly going to get these 2 trees out of the way. Because I don't want to sell them until, I think it's October, when the price is the best. And these trees are good trees. These trees I don't know. We'll see what I do if I put them into into the sawmill, or if I sell them for biomass, or sell them over to CBW sales. Don't sound so disappointed she's gonna be home. Oh yeah, no, Brad, you're right. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not, my friend. Actually, it's actually going to be kind of nice, actually. She does work a lot, because she works 2 jobs. I only work 1 right now. I was working 2, and I kind of got burnt out, I think, working 2 law enforcement jobs for almost 22 years. Alright, we need this tractor now. And let's put that down there. We're going to see what else is in this used shop. Let's see what's in the used shop quick. Ah, just a plow. Okay, that's no fun. Let's go. Do I need to take anything back to the farm? We could take the Teddy with us, because I'm not going to turn this meadow here into hay. Let's take this down there. Good time spent with the wife is always nice. It is. So, yeah. Actually, so, it's what's called Alumni Weekend here. Not here in my community, but there's Alumni Weekend in the community that my wife and I used to live in, about 13 miles north of here, this weekend, and they have basketball tournaments, and then they're doing a bags tournament. Some people call it bags, some people call it cornhole. I call it cornhole, but I called it bags because that's what my brother calls it, and it rubs off on me. But and then they're having a meal, and then they're opening a time capsule. But the community 13 miles north of me, their original school, they got to keep, but part of the school got tore down because the kids have now been relocated down here in my community. But anyway, the economic development agency of that particular community bought the property, and so they own the school. So they have their original school where everybody graduated from. It's got a gymnasium connected to it, and this is a small town. It's only a town of about 700 people. Well, it's Alumni Weekend there, and I'm going to go up there and get fish fry tonight, but I thought about seeing if the wife would be interested in going up there tomorrow night and seeing people we haven't seen since we moved. Because there'll be a lot of people back in town for the basketball tournaments and to see the time capsule, because when they tore down the school, They had word that there was a time capsule buried in part of the walls of the school when it was originally built. And so they actually found it when when they tore down that other part. And so at the meal tomorrow night, they're going to open this time capsule that goes back, oh my goodness, I don't even remember what year it goes back to. A long ways back in time, and they're going to see what's in the time capsule at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. It's kind of a neat thing for that community. Okay, now we need to, what was I gonna do? I got the plow up there. Oh, I know what I need. I need my front loader. Where do I got my front loader? Gotta remember where I put my front loader. I think it's in one of these sheds over here. Oh no, I know where my front loader is. My front loader is down here by CBW Sales. Some of my equipment's still kind of scattered around from the last live stream and the last recorded episode. So now you'll get to see this other part of the map that also was trees that are originally tree areas on Calmsden Farms that have been logged out, at least one of the meadows anyway. So over there where you can see the carpentry point, which we call CBW's Furniture and More, and we got CBW Sales right next to it over here. So right here is CBW Sales, where we can sell everything, and then we got CBW Furniture and More right there, and then a shed for pallets if we need some room for storing pallets, and then we got a silo for straw to turn to silage right there, silo bunker. And then across the road over here, I was starting to log out these trees because I'm going to plow in an L-shaped field, I think, around this here. So if we go down here, we'll show you. So I'm going to make all these trees right here disappear and plow in a field on this side of the creek then, going all the way down here to the road. So this will all be a field eventually, once we get rid of these trees. But I don't see those trees getting taken care of until now when we get to winter time, or fall into winter I should say. Alright, we need this front loader right now. And do I have, oh, we're going to need a stump cutter or something. Let's see, yeah, let's just take the stump cutter. That should be plenty of weight for right now. So we'll just take the stump cutter. And go back up there to that meadow and move those trees out of the way. And I can make that field just a little bit bigger then down in that area and paint it out the way I want it to paint out. My silage bales right here, those were 6 silage bales that came off of the area down there where CBW's Furniture is. And these are still fermenting 52%. Once they're fermented, I'm going to put them in my multi-fruit silo because we are on console. So then if I do a baling contract or decide to put bales in my cow shed, I don't have to worry about my bale count. So it'll be back to 0 then. because I own all the equipment to do baling contracts or any grass work. I shouldn't say all the equipment. The only thing I don't own is a teddy. That teddy that we moved over to the farm, that is on lease, and the other two items that are on lease right now actually is the forestry mulcher and this tree stump cutter that's on the tractor right now. Everything else I own. This tractor was the second tractor I bought in this challenge, and it already has 49.1 hours on it. Mouse2222, welcome my friend, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping in the Barnhouse chat here with everybody. We're just getting ready to finish creating another field up here by my production point. Tickety boo, thanks. I hope I'm doing well, Mouse. I'm doing well. I actually saw that. I believe you were streaming. I think it was last night while I was at work, but I didn't get the chance to stop in there. But I clicked into YouTube, saw you were on, and it wasn't worth just popping in to say hi and leave right away. That's not very, not very polite. So I didn't make it in. I was trying to write a report actually, and I knew if I was gonna write I had to draw my accident diagram last night. I was doing a report when gosh, who was it? I think it was Evil was live streaming the other night. I was doing the start of an accident report. It was just a fender bender between two cars that were backing up at the same time across from each other on the street. And last night I went to draw my diagram, and I'm like, if I watch YouTube and try and draw this accident diagram, I'm going to screw up so many times. So I decided I would shut my phone off and not watch anything and just draw the diagram. I was just on, I started a mine on, oh, you started a mine, really? Cool. Okay, that stump is gone. Let's get this other stump now, so then I can get these two logs moved and finish making this field here. And figure out then that stump's gone now real quick. Okay, let's cut right back through the hedge here and put this down. All this stuff, we don't need this anymore. Let's see, actually don't need that tractor right now. We got the Traction King. Let's just go through. Oh wait, we got to pick up those logs, don't we? I'm not. I want to get that painted out. I want to get that all done. I only got $21,000. I do have a loan again. I believe my loan is 190 grand. I haven't paid anything on it. That's what it was. We're just gonna move. Oops. Nope. Probably wouldn't necessarily have to pick them up. We could just probably push them out of the way. Let's pick them up though. I ain't gonna be able to pick it up probably very high. Actually, it's not that heavy. Let's just drive over the tree. Move the other one with us. We'll multitask here. We're gonna drop him right there. Now I'm gonna be stuck. Not stuck, but there we go. Now we will move this log over beside it, and I can paint this out and extend this field a little bit more now then. Just a little bit maybe, or maybe none at all. That will work for right now. Okay, let's move this right here. This will work. Okay, now, I don't think I am probably going to... Let's get in here. Is all the paint worn off your big bag? Ah, yeah, Brad. So, yeah, that's a good point, Brad. So this 4955 has got 49.1 hours, and it's pretty faded already. And so is my bag lifter, because the bag lifter probably has just about as many hours on it as that John Deere. Yeah. I need to get back in and see some of Mouse's latest creations, right? I do too. Okay, so now I think then I can move this road. Yeah, so I could then maybe go something like that. Okay, let's move this off to the way. I know I got some grass there on the ground, but I'm not worried about that. So let's go into here. Landscaping, go to painting, and go over to that gravel dirt here. This is the one I want, and I want to paint this way, I think. Like so. Turn around, and then make this like that there. Okay, now I think I want that a little bit wider, so we're gonna paint this way here. Not gonna be straight like I said, but hey, that's not too bad. We'll put this down here like that. I have not created much on 22. I'm a little disappointed with the game. I hope they fix it. Right? I hope they fix a couple of things too, Mouse. Okay, so I could extend this a little bit right here. Just a little bit. I want to round that out right there, I think. Okay, so then over here, I'm going to paint this way. Alright, and then let's just get rid of that bit right there. And I'll paint this over that way. What's that look like from here then? That's not too bad. That's a little tight right there. Let's go right there. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, Brad, actually, I was surprised at the cost and the horsepowers of those tractors. What I mean by surprised is I was happy with the prices, and the horsepowers, I guess I was shocked at the horsepowers in a good way. I don't know how much I'll actually use those tractors, but I tell you, the most excitement I had today was watching DJ Goham's FS News and seeing that there is a soon-to-be Farmall trike tractor hopefully coming to console when EY Modding gets it all done. It could be the very first trike console or trike tractor on console that I know of anyway, but I didn't play anything. I've only played FS19 and FS22, so I don't know if in 13 or 17 or any of those other ones there was a trike tractor on console. Yeah, that will be going to Grandpa's farm. I can guarantee you that, CBW. That will be going to Grandpa's farm. Okay, so now I didn't look at that angle. I don't really like that there. I'm gonna round that off, I think. I'm gonna round that off a little bit. So we're gonna go in here and I'm gonna round this off just a little bit. Had no 3-point though. That's alright. I could deal with that at least. I used to ride trikes in my younger days. Laugh out loud. I had a VW Beetle trike and an Austin Algrove trike. Nice mouse. Okay, now I could plow. I think I'm going to plow that there. Let's see here. I get pretty picky when it comes to this. Too picky. What bothers me most about this is my fields don't have straight edges, but that's okay. Now, we will, oops, get this. I wonder if the front attacher, yeah, right? That would be interesting, Brad, to see. Put this in the ground, turn that on. Get this right here, like that. Hey, I found my drawbar. It must have fell off the tractor. I didn't know my drawbar was laying over here. Yeah, there's my drawbar. Let's put that back on this tractor. I was wondering that too. Maybe the one for 22 will have a 3-point option. Yeah, right? Why did that? Wasn't there earlier. Oh, it must have been there actually. Okay, let's move it out of the way. Let's move it up here, and I'll have to I'll put it up here, and then now I could. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna drop it right here. Be cool to get a Farmall pack owned by Case IH, right? It would be. What I think would be really cool, and I don't know why they won't do it. Hopefully they do. I've thought about putting it up as a poll on my channel. See if it would draw any attention, but I would really like to see Giants take the chance at creating some kind of classic or vintage DLC pack, because I think that they would be surprised at how many people would purchase it. That's just my feeling though, but I'm not a game creator, so there might be a different philosophy. I believe the H in 13 and 15 only moved at 9 miles an hour. Alright, okay, so I think now, looking at that there, let's see, do I need to paint that top side? Let's go into here. And the first thing that I'm going to be getting next, oops. I want to be in factories. the next thing I'm going to get next is the sugar mill, I think is what I'm going to need. So now, let's see if I can still, yeah, I still got room to put that there then. That's where that's going to go approximately, I think, right here. So, yeah, that's where that's going to go eventually. So I think that looks good right there. We got a greenhouse for tomatoes, a greenhouse for lettuce, a greenhouse for strawberries. And the sugar mill will go there. And then I still got to get my dairy and all that in here yet as well. So this field right here, again, won't be here forever. But at least it's another field for right now. In this challenge. So we can get something in this ground. And it doesn't appear that up on this area there is hardly any stones. There's a stone spot there and a stone spot right there. There's not very many in here at all, but we do have stones turned on in this challenge, and even though those are small, I've been picking up all the stones. Simulator YouTuber, welcome. It's a real heat wave here in Maine today, just 65 degrees. The new DLC coming looks terrible. Yeah, I haven't paid much attention because it don't catch my eye right now. Alright, let's put the plow down right here for right now, and we'll take our Traction King. What is there for crop right now? What crop, everybody, grows the fastest? I can't remember. Is it canola? What crop grows the fastest? I need my probably need my sprayer up here too. Let's go look at this field again quick. I could have kept on to that plow. Okay. Not fertilized at all. Sorghum, I think. Okay. Thanks, Brad. Sorghum, says Willie. Alright, I think we'll put ourselves a little sorghum field there. Then, can I do sorghum yet? Because in this challenge, we are playing seasons. I'm playing 2 days per month. Okay, so... Sorghum. We gotta wait till April. Okay, that's not far away, so we could get the field going yet. We're gonna take this plow with me. We don't need that right now. So let's take this plow back to the other farm. We ain't quite gonna get this plowed up here. We're gonna go buy the chicken coop because I want to sell my oldest chickens, so my chicken coop can reproduce again. So let's go this way and drive on this side. I don't want to drive across that oat field right there, even though the crop's not grown yet. Stay in the habit of not driving there. But we will cut across this field over here because it's got nothing in it yet. So there's the 2 beehives right there by these 2 fields. I think that was a great spot for those. All the trees are gone over here. So let's go down here to my big chicken coop and we'll sell those chickens. And then I'll again show everybody, if anybody's new watching for the first time, something else here. Oh, let's go in here. We're gonna sell these. I want to. Let's go this way. This map is getting an. Yeah, it is Simulator YouTuber, but I will try my best to not update it because I have a lot of work on here, and I'll show you that. And the reason I don't want to is because. So right there you can see we got 120 chickens, 2 roosters, 118 chickens, and 120 chickens at $25. So we're going to sell these older ones for right now and start a reproduction again. So that's what I'm trying to sell here. Where is my, I want to, these over here are the ones that are for sale, right? There we go. Yep, sell those. And I want to sell more of those. And I want to sell those again. I didn't know how high this would go. It's going to go up to 60 then, ain't it? Yeah. Sell those there. Alright, now, how many does that take me to then? Okay, perfect. Then we can get ourselves another 120. Alright, and then my other chicken coop over here, I was thinking about selling my oldest ones there too and reproduce another 49. And my sheep are doing well. They're at 80% production. We got 30 sheep so far. Cattle are at 30% reproduction, and we got 10 Holstein and 10 Angus. And then we got good old Apollo and Edward right now doing pretty well as well. Okay, so into the menu, we're 163 hours, 213 trees, 39 missions, 242 bales, and all collectibles collected, and 2 years played so far. That's what I've done. Okay, so now back here behind these chicken coop and these houses, all these trees on my left, everybody, all these trees on my left are going to disappear as well. And there's going to be a long cornfield plowed in back here at some point. I want to put corn in here. I'm going to see myself probably keeping this game safe for a little while, even if I don't get the challenge done before then. But I've got a lot of room in my mod hub yet. I got a lot of room in my mod hub. I don't got very many mods installed. Alright, let's drive over here by these chickens, and we're going to sell my oldest ones here too. I do have some eggs moved up to the bakery already, up to Jelsa's bakery. So let's sell these right here and let them reproduce then too. Alright, so now we're up to 24,000. Not a lot of money there, but every little bit will help. And now our transmission is stuck. So let's put it back in reverse and put it into second, and we should be able to roll in. There we go. We gotta open the gates. Our friend Bruce's Gaming, everybody's probably live streaming right now, but I'm gonna continue to play here. I don't get to do this very often, so if y'all want to pop in and say hi to Bruce as well, you're free to do as you wish. Let's come on, shut the gate here. There we go. Alright, now we'll go back up here to our other farm building location and drop off this plow. Maybe give this a bit of a wash. Alright, let's go into here. Stop. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Anybody remember what that's from? I know I can't sing. Alright. So clean this up here really quick. Put the plow away. And grab a rock picker. I don't own a rock picker, so we'll have to lease the rock picker. We need to get my sprayer over there, because that ground's not fertilized either. So we'll do that. Put that right there. Let's go get a stone picker now. I'll probably keep that stone picker on lease again because I'm going to be creating a couple more fields here, I hope, real soon. At least one for sure. And Farmer Willie B is lurking, and CBW Farms is lurking. They're watching the cop. Hey, it's 55 degrees here. Welcome, Michael. How are you doing, my friend? It is, what is it? It's kind of cool here today. It's kind of cool outside. Reminds me of Stop, Children. What's the sound? Everybody look what's going down. Ah, no, what I was singing was Ice Ice Baby. It's dark here, says Willie. 46 there. I think that's probably about what it is here too, CB. Jody, welcome, my friend. 55, way up north here too. Wow, I was off. Let's see quick here. Let's look at my phone right beside me. Ooh, it's warmer here, CB. It's 54. 54 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it because the wind's blowing a little bit. Alright, let's get a stone picker. Our igloos are melting. Okay, now let's get a stone picker. We're going to get the big one, of course. Lease that. Because I'm positive. Yeah, I didn't have one already. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I have a roller on lease too. So, a roller, a teddy, and those pieces of forestry equipment. The rest of the equipment, this is all the equipment I own. I own all of this. Some of it's got more than one thing in it. Still just a plow in the store. In the half store. The used sales store. Okay, let's get the stone picker over there. 50 and cloudy. Next week will be around 60. 51 in the UK. Or 11 Celsius is what other people would know it as. Thanks, Mouse, for putting that transition there. Or whatever you'd want to call it. What 11 Celsius is in Fahrenheit. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to. I think on Sunday here, it's supposed to almost be 80 degrees. It's supposed to be in the upper 70s here on Sunday. I don't know about tomorrow, though. Anybody new watching, I will turn off the road here to the left and just drive through since we got to go this way anyway. Take just a little jaunt past an area that you might not be used to seeing in this atmosphere, at least, because you're probably used to seeing it full of trees. So we'll drive in here again, everybody. And if there's anybody new watching, they can take a look at this production area right here. Well, it's only got two production things and one sell point, but anyway, that's that right there. Now we'll go up towards the field, our new field. Hoping eventually I get a contract. Yeah, welcome everybody. Alright, let's slow down and turn here. We will go this way around. Yeah, I don't like first person very much, so sorry for the third person farming, but a lot of people do third person. I've thought about trying to do a challenge at first person, but I think the only thing would be is I wouldn't get anywhere because I would not be able to operate a front loader or anything like that in first person. Yeah, I don't think that would be much fun. Farmer Z sticker came in today, Rusty. I'm sure yours will show up soon. I haven't even, yeah, it could be. I know I got some mail here in front of me to go through, but I haven't looked through any of them. Brad? I should do that, though. Just got done for driving. It was a little 45-minute drive. I see. Let's get this up here and then we'll jump to my sprayer because we need to get the sprayer over here. Thank goodness my herbicide's not very far away either because I'll want that. But we don't need that right now because we can't get the seed in the ground anyway yet. We're going to drive through the hedge. Phil, welcome, my friend. How are you doing today? Welcome to Rusty's live barnhouse chat here with everybody on Calmsden Farms. Thanks, CBW, for sharing some links there. Keep that going, my friend. Let's jump down to the New Holland, wherever it's at. There it is, and we got fertilizer in it. We got herbicide right here nearby. Let's go up there with this big thing. This won't take long to fertilize that field with this. Although, I am considering, for those that really have been watching this series, I'm considering selling this thing and switching to dry fertilizer instead of wet. But I haven't decided that yet. That's just a thought. I am going to hopefully change some equipment before I get to stage 2. I think, or at least when I finish stage 2, going into stage 3 of this challenge, I definitely will be selling equipment and getting some new stuff, because some of my stuff's got quite a bit of hours on it, especially my tractors. Yeah, one of the boys is home, or no, my daughter's home. My daughter's home from her long school day. She is here today from college, but she's been at another school kind of doing a job shadow type thing. Practicum is what they call it, actually, she says. Thanks there, CB, for sharing those links. Okay. 200 now. Let's put some fertilizer on here quick. Then we'll pick up some stones, which ain't going to be much in here. And then we'll fertilize it again. Just have it all ready to go for when it needs to be seeded. My daughter acts like she worked 24 hours or something. She seems pretty tired. Oh, somebody's got 200 subscribers? Is that what we're referring to? Has Brad got 200 subscribers, or what is the 200? Alright, let's put this. Almost got this all fertilized then. Looney the Farm Guy. Yeah, there's Looney the Farm Guy. I might have missed his chat. I don't know if I saw it, but if he's listening, Looney the Farm Guy, does that little New Holland have a front loader that came out today? Okay, now let's fold that back up. The only thing about this New Holland sprayer is it's slow in the field and it's slow at folding and unfolding. But I don't imagine they move very fast in real life either. Ah, cool. Simulator YouTuber is over 200. We just broke, we broke 700 yesterday here on the channel. So thank y'all for the support. Ah, cool. Thanks, CV. Little buddy's home now, too, from school. Let's just park this out of the way over here for right now. We'll jump out and get over to the Traction King and get the stones picked up. Oh, now, if I was a smart man, let's disconnect that. Let's fly across the field. I switched over to all solid fert, and I plow every field so I never have to deal with weeds. It may not be the right way to do it, but it works. Thanks, CB. Let's grab this drawbar. There we go. Ah, good one there, Nuclear. Yep, Farm Sim community keeps growing. The good times keep rolling. Thanks for sharing the Discord. Anybody is welcome to join the Discord channel. There's some challenges in there and some other neat little things. So you're welcome to join it as well. Alright, let's get some stones picked up here quick. Actually, I could probably put a worker on this now that this is a field, and then we could start mowing out the other property across the way. I mean, the farm guy, thanks for the treat, my friend. Maybe that's what I'll do. Put a worker on this here. Let's see. Oh, there's a stump right there I need to cut too. How's he gonna drive across this now? That would be the next thing. Let's jump to this and get that stump out. Oops. There we go. Alright, that's gone. Okay. Turn around here. CBW Farms. Chad, I guess I better share this guy's link too. Yeah, you better. That's right, my friend. Alright, now we can start mowing this other piece of property a little bit. Probably should move that truck. That's probably going to be in the way of that tractor, I bet, too. We'll have to get this stuff moved. Not too worried about it, though, right now. Better move the truck, though. Evil Clown, welcome, my friend. How are you doing today? Ryan Grady. Hey, Rusty, new sub here. Really enjoying your stream. Thanks, Ryan. Well, you are welcome to Rusty's live Barnhouse chat here with everybody on Calmsden Farms with the Bake a Cake Challenge. Created by Cobbler Farms on YouTube and shared in my Facebook group called Farming Simulator Challenges, as well as in my challenges in my Discord. CBW, who is that CBW guy? I don't think I know him either. Nice, was a pretty good day, fairly quiet for work, and we solved a couple of problems holding up a project rollout. Moving forward. Cool, Evil. Sounds like a busy day at work, huh? Busy day at the office again. Oh, hey, Looney, farm guy, are you gonna stream later? That'd be kind of cool to get in a multiplayer for once. Maybe. I don't know, though. I gotta go get that fish, though, don't I? Gosh darn. What? Yeah, I said fish. We're getting fish fry from Petersburg again, but not for a little while. Resubbed. Was subbed a long time ago. Keith, welcome, my friend. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I remember your name from a long time ago. I'm happy to know that you resubbed. Thank you. I might not be the best at creating some videos, but I will tell you that I really enjoy survival challenges, so I do a lot of survival challenges that are shared in my Facebook group and challenges that I create. And hopefully this weekend I'm gonna create and release a first episode to kind of a new Let's Play kind of series, maybe. Ah, it's alright, Keith. No big deal. Sometimes YouTube automatically does that for some reason. Yeah, welcome back, Keith. Alright, let's just mow this top half here for right now. So we'll cut across at this hedge line right here. I only couldn't get that tree right there. As you can see, that tree is floating. And that tree is floating pretty high. So I need to find a bigger trailer. I have one trailer I could back up to that, but it's not high enough. Even with putting a stump cutter or mulcher on attachment. Yeah. It happens, no work. Yeah, it happens is right. Not a big deal. I do it for fun. I am also a full-time police officer for anybody watching. Never been here before. Good friend of Farmer Cop. Should say good online friend of Farmer Cop. 22 years in law enforcement as of March 1st for myself. I'm in my mid-40s, married, got 4 kids. And love playing Farming Simulator as well as barbecue. I do like to barbecue. I just got burnt out the last couple of years, so I didn't do too much barbecue in the last couple of years. My wife wants me to get back into that, so yeah, probably do hopefully more of that this summer. Yeah, right? CB, go figure. YouTube doing their thing. So, all of this meadow here was logged out, and it took some time to do this. So, I have knocked down 213 trees on Calmsden Farms in this challenge. Because in this challenge, you start with kind of the periphery of the map, and you don't start with any equipment and very little money. So, I own lots of equipment now and have a few things on lease. I own both farm locations. So I own at both silo locations for this map. I own both of them, plus have 2 multi-fruit silos placed on the map as well. One is up here, which is the first one I bought. It's up there in the distance. You can see it, I think. It's holding some sugar beets off of a contract that was up here by a field. Looney is on at 6, and I believe Evil is on at 8. Alright, so both of them tonight. Yeah, so this right here I'm going to do all in silage. So I can keep some of it, maybe sell some of it. I own the biogas plant. Also, I own a sawmill. I own a carpentry point. I own a grain mill. I own a bakery and 3 greenhouses and a sell everything point as well. And extra silo bunker where you can put straw and change it to silage. We have one of those as well. And I own two in-game large beehives. Have 2 horses, 30 sheep, 20 cows, and multiple chickens. Just sold some of the chickens so the chickens could reproduce, because I got a large in-game chicken coop and then the chicken coop for the map. I also own that. CB will stream again on Sunday. Which one you thinking about, CB? Are you going to do Calmland since it got the update? Or what map are you thinking about today for Sunday? I haven't even looked to see what the update all consisted of for Calmlands. I just saw it got an update. That was something else I was hoping maybe to get an episode out on, was my next challenge that I'm going to do, which is the Baker's Dozen that I created for the map called Calmlands, where we got to make ourselves a Baker's Dozen so we can feed all those cops like myself. I'm thinking Calmlands. Haven't looked at update yet either. Yeah, right? I also still need to finish the Build It challenge on No Man's Land, but I've been enjoying this one so much that this one's progressing really well. And the No Man's Land Build It challenge, I'm hoping to maybe do a live stream of that yet this weekend, but we'll just have to see, because wife is actually home a little bit more time this weekend than usual. We'll have to get that truck and that equipment moved so we can get that mowed there. Should probably knock down these 2 trees and move them out of the way. I found your channel through FC's channel. I've been a sub of his for quite a bit now, and I've heard him say you were an officer. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, 22 years as of March 1st it was. 22 years, 3 departments. So the first department I worked for, I got hired by when I was still a senior in college, and I worked for them for 3 years, which is, that department was only 40 miles from home. And then I came back home and worked almost 12 years for our local sheriff's office. And then in July of 2014, I left the sheriff's office and worked for the community where I graduated high school, which is the county seat of the county I live in, and also where the sheriff's office is that I used to work at. So now I have worked for the city since July of 2014. And I also work for another community about 15 miles away as a part-time officer. And I have worked for them for basically my entire career, but I haven't worked for them since August because I've just been busy and got personally a little bit burnt out, I think. So sometime I probably need to get back over there and work. But trying to be an officer in 2 different communities for that long, I think that's, yeah, I think that's a good thing. Okay, so I need to move this equipment, but before we do that, not sure why I took that front loader off there. I want to probably knock down those 2 trees and stack them over there by the other 2 logs. And we can sell those trees in October when the price of wood is better then. Make sure there's a couple of places that our worker didn't get, so we'll get those real quick here. He only got 560 liters of stones off of here. You all, if you want to see a massive amount of stones on a map, you need to check out that new forestry map that came from PC to console yesterday called the Ryzu Forest. There's an area on that map that has what I would call a small tree farm, where it appears that the trees are all planted in straight lines and are growing. Well, if you buy that land and plow that property, you then gain access to the stones that are already above ground before you plow the field out, plus the stones that you pull up out of the ground when you create the field where those trees are, if you were to take down the trees. And I will just say, if you didn't see my first look live on that map, there is, yeah, you won't run out of stones, you won't run out of lime if you put down a lime point, because there is, yeah, it's like watching somebody drop a bag of marbles, a very large bag of marbles, all over that area. They're just everywhere. I've never seen so many stones. So it was a neat little feature put on that map by the creator JM Gaming, where the stones are already above ground. You just got to buy the property, plow in the field, and get the stones from plowing plus the stones he already put there. Okay, so now we got that there. Alright, so we just as well put this over here out of the way. Put that right there. Let's take down those 2 trees really quick. We won't cut them up, I just want to cut them down and move them. So we can mow closer to these hedges then. I was a military police at Fort Hood. Ah, cool, Ryan. Thanks for your service. How many years were you in the military? I'm actually getting burnt out at my career, but I've tried to tell my parents and my wife that once our youngest son gets through high school, I might consider giving it up, but I'm going to try at least last that long. But I'm kind of at the end of, yeah. The biggest problem in my career that I'm tired of, and I only work in a small town, but I work in a small town where everybody knows everybody, and I grew up here, so it becomes even tougher. And so then you're also dealing with family and close friends, and I'm just tired of the drama, trying to fix people's drama, and you never can fix it, so I'm thinking about recording a series on either Greenlands or Fruling. Oh, CBW. Nice, my friend. Well, CBW is kind of right on the same track as Rusty. There's a little bit more hint for y'all. Craig, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Alright, now let's move those 2 logs so we cut those stumps out of there and finish mowing this out and turn this into silage then. We gotta get that front loader back on that I took off. This tractor's got 49.4 hours on it now. This is the second tractor I bought in the challenge. 49.4 hours on it. Grunt, Rusty, plus the newly released New Holland has me intrigued. I gotta watch Looney's video on that then, CBW, because I like the other New Holland that I haven't tried either that he liked in his video, which was the one that had the slanted front. Can't remember what series of New Holland that was. Did 5 years as an MP, then came back home to Maine and was a part-time in a small town, but the drama did it for, yeah, the drama is, it takes a special person, that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm not saying I'm special by any means. But yeah, terrible pay, really. Well, I wouldn't say the pay here's the best, but my benefits, oh man, I can't, you know. So Ryan and everybody, my benefits are what really is the big part of what I do. My family gets full family health insurance paid for. Plus, I get a health savings account for my family, and the city deposits $450 in a health savings account every month, on top of paying for full family insurance. So, yeah, there's a big benefit right there to my job. If you can do 22 years, you are special. Thanks, my friend. Alright, we're going to drop this right here. I want to get the other one and put it right there as well. The only downfall about mine is my schedule. But it's also because I work in a small town too, you know. The town I live in and work in is only 1,800 people about. So really small, but that's the way I like it. It's just a chief of police, my lieutenant, and then myself. So just a 3-man department covering a population of 1,800 people. So yeah, me and another guy work all weekends and every other, or all nights and then every other weekend. And then our chief kind of works kind of a day shift week. Ryan, my department was the same, but I was a young single guy at the time, so benefits were not on. Yeah, right? Yeah, I could see that, Ryan. I understand that. Okay. 22 years at any job is special, but 22 years at a job you have a good chance of getting shot at. Thanks, Looney. It really means a lot, everybody. It does. Rusty, do you guys at least get help? Yeah, so CB, we do. We get help from the sheriff's office. So the sheriff's office is right here where I live too. Same place as where I work. because it's the county seat of the county. So, the sheriff's department has the sheriff plus 4 road deputies. One of those road deputies is actually the chief deputy, and the chief deputy happens to be my brother-in-law. married my wife's sister. And the other neat thing about where I work is my lieutenant was one of my roommates in college. So, yeah, kind of neat to end up working with your brother-in-law and then also working with the college roommate. Alright, now let's move. Well, we just gotta move this over here because we gotta mow a little bit more. But I want to move. I need to move the rest of this equipment then. I see weeds on the field. Where are you talking, Scout? Because where I'm at right now, this isn't a field. Well, it kind of is a field because the minute you start mowing the grass, it turns to a field. That's the way Oxygen David's map works. But there is weeds over in that field. I don't own that field. That's a contract field over here. Now we can put this equipment back in here, though. So we'll put this equipment over here. So, right here, well, I'll pop out of the tractor. So when you mow the grass on Calmsden Farms, so like right here on this side of the tractor, I'll show you in the PDA. From right here on this paint edge to over here, the painted grass edge, this area right here is now a field. So I'll show you what I mean. So on Oxygen David's map here called Calmsden Farm, we're, let's see, over here. And you can't see it very well because it's small, but if you look there, there's my tractor, and just below my tractor there, where my blinking arrow is, there's that little wide space right there. So that is symbolizing that is now a field because we mowed the grass in there. So as you can see here, all this surrounding my production point right there, that narrow piece all the way around, that has turned into a field now because we mowed the grass that was on that land. So something kind of neat about this map, I guess. So then over here too, where we got this equipment then, you can see here, we got our equipment right here. And you can see the trees. Well, you can still kind of see the trees. So right here, you can see those trees, or what symbolizes trees right here. And there's no trees there except for one floating tree. Well, as soon as I mow that grass, it will turn into like this. So, right there where my equipment is sitting, we haven't mowed that yet. So as soon as we mow it, that will extend. Towboat, welcome my friend. How are you doing? And there's my floating tree. So you can see where my floating tree is. That hasn't been mowed because I don't want to mow under it. So over, I think that spot would be over here maybe. Or no, that spot I just showed you is this painted spot right here. That's that painted spot right there. So as soon as I plow that, that will all become a part of this. Charles, welcome my friend. How are you doing? Thank you all for being a part of the Barnhouse chat here in the Bake a Cake Challenge on Calmsden Farm. Alright, let's move some more of this so we can get the rest of this mowed then. Get some more work done. As I'm going to continue here for a little longer. So I'm having fun. And the best part of live streaming, everybody, is actually the chat, in my opinion. Not just playing the game, but it's the chat. That's the best part of live streaming. And the best part of live streaming is when you all actually become a part of the chat. And when everybody is engaging with everyone, along with myself. That's what makes it a great experience. So yeah, I tried my best to continue to talk, but sometimes I run out of air or run out of what to talk about. So it's always nice when you see new subscribers come into the chat. Ooh, we got a stump right there. I forgot about those stumps. We got to get those stumps. Then you can kind of change gears and tell everybody who you are and a little bit about yourself and what you're doing and what you like to do. And so yeah, in Farming Simulator I like doing a lot of challenges for anybody new, especially watching. A lot of challenges. Because when I first started playing Farming Simulator, I didn't like Ravenport on 19. I liked Felsbrunn. And so I played on Felsbrunn for a while. And then I saw, I don't remember where I saw, I think it was one of DJ Goham's videos. I saw somewhere about mods, and then when I would load into FS19 on the home screen, I saw the word mods, and I never clicked on it, to be honest. After playing for however many hours I spent on Felsbrunn, and I'm like, what is this mods thing? So I clicked in there, and then saw all these categories for equipment and buildings and all kinds of things, and I thought to myself, I need something special to have this fun stuff? Well, no, I didn't need anything special. I just didn't know what the hell I was doing. Excuse my language. But yeah, to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing. So once I discovered the mods, then I'm like, whoa, this is a total different experience. And I immediately then fell in love with this game. And I started using government signs on maps, and the first one was Felsbrunn, and I got burnt out. I got burnt out with government signs. I mean, I got really burnt out with government signs. And it just about stopped playing Farming Simulator and went back to my racing games, because that's what I used to do before I played FS. Was race online with a bunch of people and Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing, and I also have another Facebook group called Racers Odds, which stands for Racers, and Odds stands for Online Dirt Driver Sharing, which is a Facebook group. Basically, it's a group where you create custom setups for dirt track racing and you share it to the group. It's not very active now because I'm not in there and everybody got away from Tony Stewart's game, but anyway, so when I got burnt out with the government sign, I found Mercury Farms. The only thing I wish console had is the power tool so you can super strength and money can use. I like to start with the low money. Yeah, I started on FS19 on PS4, then started watching Farmer Cop and got jealous of the mods, so I got a PC. I didn't have internet when 17 came out, so I never even knew there were mods, right? So, when I discovered the mods, then I was trying to figure out, well, what map should I go on? And so I cycled through all of the maps in the mod hub, and there was a map called Mercury Farms in FS19, and I'm like, you know what? I got to install this map. Well, there's a reason for installing that map. Not because Alien Jim's a good friend of the channel, but because my nickname is actually Mercury because of my barbecue competition team. But yeah, I got a nickname of Mercury, and so I installed Mercury Farms, and from there is when I created my first survival, which was a survival farm that I started on I think it was called Hillside Farms on Mercury Farms. Started a small farm and then progressed to moving a farm and buying the land up by Windmill Hill and building a big red barn farm. So that's where my FS journey, especially on YouTube, all started. And that's when I created the Facebook group called Farming Simulator Challenges, is when I was doing my survival farm back on Mercury Farms. 22 now has that one Yos mod for pallets. You don't even need super strength anymore, right? Except for trees. It'd be nice to have that with trees, though, Evil. Evil, true, but I just want money mod for console. What I want, or the one mod that I always wanted in FS19 that was on PC was, and I'm not sure I'll get the name right, Evil can probably state the name, but it was, I think, called the Hide Any object. So when you get on a map, if something's in your way, you could hide the object. That was one mod that I always thought would be cool to have on console. And the big reason I say that is I absolutely loved Farmer Cop's series on Calmsden. And I have been waiting patiently here on FS22, which now you all will probably figure it out, for a map to be created by Callie. And yesterday, that map, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, that map came out, and yeah, that's needless to say, that should give you a hint. Of what I want to try and do this weekend. But in Farmer Cop's series on Calmsden, he used that hide any object thing, and that was just cool. I think that'd be neat to have on console. Hide anything or hide object in FS19. Yeah. So I'm going to turn all of this here in this meadow where I cut down all the trees and sold them to the sawmill and to my biomass heating plant also. Because I got my sawmill filled up. That didn't take very long to fill it up. So I ended up buying the sawmill because I filled it up. And then after that, in order to sell wood on the map, I bought the biomass heating plant and put it down by the biogas plant area on the map here. And then I think it was like 4 or 5 days later, then in the mod hub is when that sell everything mod came out. That's the storage crates. I guess I'm not familiar with that mod. What would it hide? Question mark. And why do you need to hide it? Brad, so my example would be is is Farmer Cop series on Calmsden. He started a farm in that small little location on Calmsden in FS19 where the horse pen is. And he wanted the farmyard to be just a little bit bigger. And so you could hide objects, so then you could place other things down. Another good example for FS19 that I would have used to hide objects on would be the map called La Pinky. In that little farmyard where the clothesline is, then you could hide the clothesline if you wanted to put something there, or like some people always complained about, was running into the clothesline. So just little things that would have collisions on it where you could, you know, especially if it had collisions on it, you could hide the object. Then you don't have to worry about it there no more. Alright, so now we got that all mowed and we can get some silage bales made now. Oh, okay, I see. Thanks. I'd like to hide some fences. Yeah, there you go, Brad. Exactly, right? There you go. Okay, so where did I put the... Would it work for fences? For example, if a fence split a field, could I hide it, then combine the field? I feel spoiled on PC after PS4. I'm sure you do, Ryan. I'm sure you do. Nuclear. Now, depending on what map, because we didn't get into that, and nobody brought it up in my first look live, but I was also kind of in a rush with my first look live on that new map called Plowing by Callie. That small little map. Farm Sim Snowy does excellent map tours, everybody, and that's who I watch do map tours. And I also watch Sealy P do some map tours, but Farm Sim Snowy is a good supporter of the challenge, and so I got to know Farm Sim Snowy a long time ago when I delivered him a tractor in one of my videos. When I delivered a tractor to Farm Sim Snowy, Lock Nuts, Farmer Cop, and my goodness, one other creator on Calmsden. But on that Plowing map by Callie for FS22, you can actually sell off the fences. Yes, welcome back, my friend. Or maybe you were lurking. Welcome, my friend. Farm Sim on PC makes my Farm Sim on console feel like a kid's game. Right, Brad? It does. It does, you know. There is things on PC that I really like. But, you know, to be quite honest, I really... And I don't know, maybe if it's because of the challenge side of it, I guess. But I really do like the game on console. I really enjoy the game on console, and I don't know if I could just up and leave playing this game on console, because I really do like playing it on console, even if there's things that we don't have on console that's on PC. How is that donut production mod there, Yoss. I'm gonna hide that bale in those trees and I ain't gonna see it. Submitted, sweet. Alright, well by the time I get done with this, Yoss, this challenge, that will maybe be available then. And I can use that instead. That will be sweet. So, anybody new watching, our friend Yoss has made and submitted a donut production mod for FS22. Yoss is a great friend of the RustyMoney channel here. So thank you, Yoss, for everything you do for the FS community. Yoss is also the creator, for those that aren't aware, of the mod do I got that on? Yeah, I do. I do have it on. I do have it on. I know I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I just noticed that, Keith. I got too, I got distracted. I'm sure I got it on. Let's see, does that, wonder if that show up here. I don't think it shows up in here, but Yoss is the creator of the liftable pallets mod. And I know I have it on because I was going to use it on my Baker's Dozen challenge. And since I can't lift the custom pallets, it's on here now. But it must not show up in that menu. Are the donuts going to weigh 100 kg as well? Leave it up to Yoss. I'm sure it will, Brad. It doesn't. It does not know Buyable. Oh, the JD don't quite, what? 160 kg, and that wasn't on purpose. Oh, sweet, Yoss. That's cool. That is cool. It's more of a script mod, right? Yeah, right? Yep. Hey, at least I got that bale out of my hedge now, so I won't hopefully miss that bale. Yeah, so even though it wasn't my intent, but you know, if y'all noticed yesterday the channel broke 700, and so I'm having fun here. This wasn't a planned deal to go like anything long, but I'm still going, so I appreciate everybody's support and continued support to the channel. So we're gonna keep moving here until I feel like that I need to quit playing. Oh, I don't think I could do that, Evil. I couldn't do that. No way. I couldn't do those 700-minute streams like our friend Bruce could. No, not me. Yeah, not me. That wouldn't happen. Besides, if I did and it was successful, that is the day where I should probably go downtown and buy myself a Powerball ticket, because I just don't see PlayStation being smart enough to give me a clear enough connection for a straight 700 minutes. Because right now my internet's running very, very nice. Now that's weird. Part of that side of this meadow is outside the boundary of what I own, obviously. So that's no fun. Oh, there. Now it's letting me get that grass. I get that moved over further and further, I'll get that. I like your thinking, Evil. Yeah, welcome everybody again. Very much thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know how many we get off of here, but looks like we're going to get a decent amount of silage bales off of here for the first cutting for this season. I'll have to make sure that I get my sprayer on this and get this fertilized, unless I decide to plow it right away. I also got more grass to get mowed, so I'll probably put fertilizer down on it even if I end up plowing it, because I might be bothered by losing any of that money off that fertilizer. Because I still got the grass area in the cattle pen to mow. I got my grass area over there in the distance behind the garden center where Jelsa's Bakery and Willie's Mill were originally built at. Now have moved to the new production area in that other tree meadow across the road that we just created the field in. We should check on contracts again. I haven't checked for a little while. I really want a contract to come up. Need some money. No contracts yet. On there you can see $190,000 loan again. I've had about 5 or 6 loans, I think, in this challenge so far. Started with a pretty large loan in this challenge because I started with that big crop protection sprayer. There's one more big tractor that I want to get in this challenge. It's in the large tractor category. And if it comes to the used store before I end up actually buying it new, I might buy it used. But the other tractor I want here is in large tractors, and I want this tractor right here. I've never used this thing, and it's got a front loader, so if I ever need a front loader, I can have a front loader. But this is a tractor that I'm aiming for, and I don't usually use claws stuff, but I'm also challenging myself to use other equipment. So the other thing I'm thinking about doing is selling my Case Traction King eventually and buying another one of these. Now, anybody new to the live stream and also new to this mod that you may have never seen a video on or even interested in this tractor because it's articulated, well, as you can see, it's $79,000 base price, not changing a thing. But let's go all the way down here to the bottom. We will change the main color to used, and our price drops to $58,000. Now, if we change that design color to also use, that tractor now at a base price of $50,000 for 300 horsepower, and is a large tractor, but it is articulated. But in this challenge, I've been trying to get myself a little bit more used to some articulated tractors because I also wasn't a fan of them. But in case you never knew that about that John Deere mod, because I never did until my last live stream on here, which was just a few days ago, a little over a few days ago, maybe late last week or early last week. But yeah, I'm thinking about selling the Traction King and getting 2 of those. Potato Papa, welcome my friend. How are you doing there? Hope you're having a great Friday. I'm not having too bad of a Friday. I don't gotta work. I don't gotta work Saturday. I don't gotta work Sunday. Playing some FS. Gonna go get some fish fry in a little while. Just sneak up that batch there. I really would like to get this floating tree gone, but like I said, I need to find... I put a tractor on a trailer and back up to that tree, and it's still not tall enough because it's on the side of this hill. I really want that tree gone too. Also thinking, you know, because the longer you have in hours on a tractor now, or on equipment in FS22, the more times and the more money you end up spending in repairs. This tractor's already got, we just hit 50 hours right now. 50 hours on this tractor, and this thing is already a little less than half needed in repair. Considering on eventually selling this one and buying a new one of it. Because it doesn't take long and it needs repaired again when you get this many hours on it. And I try to keep all the tractors repaired as much as possible. Some people will run on them broken down for a long time. I don't do that. Because right now it's driving me nuts that it's less than half in repair already. I want to go spend that money and repair it, but we're this far away from my workshop point that we're just gonna keep working the old tractor. But some of those repairs might be on the baler and the windrower as well, but everything was repaired not long ago and in great shape, so I bet most of the repairs are on the tractor and not the windrower or the baler. they do need repairs a lot faster when they get some hours on them. Yeah, it does kind of stink, don't it? Ah, backing up over bales because I missed a little bit there. There we go. I want that grass over there to the left of me, so we're going to turn around and see if I can still sneak that over a little bit further yet. Got a bale sitting out on the edge here. There, we finally got most of that. There we go. That bale's really in the way. I got a couple of ideas for this hillside of this meadow. But I think to start off, I'm going to plow it up into a field, and then when I make my decision, I can just change it then. I was thinking about a sugar beet field in here, but like I said, I already got 167,000 liters of sugar beets in the silo. And I didn't think that climbing this hill either and sugar beet harvester would be much fun, so which the hill isn't a very big hill, but still. I'm getting quite a few bales though from what everything looks like right now. Lincoln, Nebraska trying to call me. Well, sorry, you're gonna get my voicemail because I don't know who you are. And what I got in plan for the bottom side of this meadow, so down here on the hillside, is I was actually thinking about planting trees. Planting trees from, I don't know, about here on down the hill, all the way across to the edges of the hedges. They won't become probably fully grown by the time I finish this challenge, but I'm going to keep this game save for a while. And I've never ever, even in FS19, ever planted trees. So, thought about planting, like I said, this bottom side, what I call it, this bottom side with trees. That's a nice song, y'all. Balin', balin', balin'. Well, it could be, hey, you know, it could be like, well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. Down by the river on a Friday night, drinking. See, like I don't even remember all the song. I just remember bits and pieces of it. A great Alan Jackson song right there. I know. Wrote it for my future wife. Filed divorce. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, my friend. Wish you the best. Pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Yeah, right? Hey, that's down here, Rusty, Chattahoochee, I used to go to, and my son almost drowned in it trying to cross it swimming. Oh no, Evil. Oh no. My youngest one, anyways, the older had to go save him. Oh no. Alright, well, we got that done. Now, let's see how many we got here. How many do we got? $19 bales. Alright. I'll take that. That's a good number, too. I like the number 19. Thought he was stronger swimmer than he was and cramped halfway across. Oh no. Alright, let's get the truck here. Look up to our trailer. Whoop. Turned a little bit too far there. Alright, now let's load these up. Oh. I need to find... I need to maybe install that Pongy pack. I'm starting to not be a big fan of this auto load trailer. Operating position, transporting. There we go. Now just don't bump the joystick. Hey, we got some bales down here, outside on this side as well. Glad they are okay, Evil. Sadly, we've had a lot of water deaths in my area. Yeah. I'm not a water fan. I've never been a water fan. When I grew up, my brother was what everybody calls a fish. Yeah, I wasn't a fish at all. Your vehicle warranty must have expired. I wasn't a fish. Yeah, not a big fan of the water. So I didn't go to the pool when we were kids near as much as what my brother did. I just call them dumb teens. I swim. I like a fish myself. Nice, yeah, I just never was. I always kind of wanted to be, but I always kind of had I guess, I don't know, I guess a little fear of the water, I guess. Okay, so now let's take these 19 bales down to our farm. Put those in the transporting position. And I think until they get fermented, I'll put them in the cow shed. This will be a nice set of bales to keep in the cow shed for the cattle. Cutting through this property here. I'd like to own this field over here actually, but don't got near enough money for that. Now here comes the part where it takes a little bit of patience to. Ooh, I'm gonna have to probably move that too. Will it hook up to the truck? I think that's what I pulled it down here with. Let's get this thing moved out of the way. I own this grass field here too, so eventually we'll have to mow this grass field and then make a decision if I'm gonna plow it and turn it into a crop field, because I've got plenty of other areas to get grass from. Especially up where Jelsa's Bakery and Willie's Mill was. I'm going to keep that up there as a grass field. And our first crop field is over by the store, and it is a barley field. So sometime soon, hopefully, we will be harvesting some barley. Oh, yep, there we go with that camera stuff. Now, am I far enough away from those tires? I want to be as close to that tire rack as I can get. So I think we can go back just a little bit further before I lay these down. That should work. Yep, that should work there. Rabbit Rob, welcome my friend, how are you doing? Okay, let's unload these bales now. Other direction. Alright, right there, sweet. 19 silage bales that are fermenting. We just put a big dent in our tanks back there. Alright, this truck needs a good, we're gonna leave, let's see, up there. Yeah, other grass isn't ready to mow yet. We're gonna put this trailer over here. Thank Gusty, it's Frusty. We're gonna put that trailer right there for right now. We're gonna give this truck a wash though, because it's pretty bad. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. Oops, that's toolbox side. Still can reach it. There. Let's wash this thing up. Give her a nice shine, a nice Ford shine to it. See how many times I hear Chevy. Now, I always was kind of a Ford fan, especially when it involved racing many years ago in NASCAR. But anymore, it don't matter to me what it's got. If it's got a bow tie or if it's got a ram. But back in the old Rusty Wallace days is when I was a big, huge Ford fan. Hence the name, speaking for those new watching, RustyMoney. I was a huge NASCAR fan years ago. My favorite driver for many, many years was growing up watching Rusty Wallace. Alright, let's go back up there now with a nice clean truck. Wallace was from Dawsonville. That's where my son lives now. Laugh out loud. They go nuts over him up there. Got a statue and everything. Yeah, he's a great guy. You know, I never got to meet him in real life, Evil. I got to meet his brother, though, Kenny Wallace. I recently shared, actually, a picture in Discord of myself quite a few years ago now with some of my kids taking a picture with Kenny Wallace right here in our community here in small town Nebraska. Nebraska Corn Growers Association brought Kenny Wallace. Actually, it might have been Nebraska and Iowa Corn Growers Association that toured Kenny Wallace in some kind of racing series. And so they went to several different dirt tracks a few years ago, and one of them was right here. And let me tell you, Kenny Wallace has got the same attitude as you see in real life on TV. He is a hoot. I was an Earnhardt fan, didn't watch much. Yeah, same here, Brad. Same here. See you later, Ryan. We'll see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in the stream. Alright, let's get in our sprayer for a second here. Pre-90s Chevy GMC for workspace and parts availability. Right? Oh, I think I could eat 6 donuts by the time this thing unfolds. I could use a little bit of more energy because, like earlier I said in the stream, I worked last night, got home at the end of my shift, and which it depends on when we usually get to come home because of what's going on at work. But then I'm on call, and 5 minutes before my call time was going to end at 4:55 a.m. this morning, my phone rang, and I had to go on a call, and didn't get back home until 7 o'clock this morning. So I am running a little bit on fumes. Grand Ghost, welcome my friend, but having fun playing this. If I was to stop and sit and watch some TV, then I'd probably be dozing off. Sorry it wasn't Wallace. I'm not a big NASCAR fan. Bill Elliott. Okay, yeah, Bill Elliott, yep. His son is the one I tried to follow, kinda after Rusty's retirement, but I lost interest. So then I started following Casey Kane, and then after Casey Kane retired from NASCAR and went back to owning his World of Outlaws racing team and running that as well as racing World of Outlaws again, I went back to following Chase Elliott for a little while, and then I just lost interest. Now there's a whole bunch of new drivers, so I'm not even familiar with any of it, really. He lives up in the woods in Dawsonville by Etowah River. Alright, so now, as you can see, everybody, because we mowed this grass that was in this meadow, it turns to a field, and you can put fertilizer on it, and it's taken the fertilizer state, as you can see. He sold his old house, 13,000 feet square. Oh, okay. 5 acres for the new place. Wow. When I started watching NASCAR with Rusty Wallace, you know, Bill Elliott, yeah, Bill Elliott, I felt, was kind of on his downhill slide then when I started watching Rusty. Bill Elliott, towards the end of his career, didn't have the best of luck. 6-bedroom, 6-bath house was listed for $1.7 million in 2016. Sold this year for 1.5. Wow. Alright, now, just in case I don't get a field created here, we have that fertilized. Let's check the at least that's what AGC said. Check and see on contracts again here quick. Still no contracts. I bet when we get to April, though, there will be contracts. Alright, we're going to put this back in here because I'm going to need it up here once I get the crop in that field. I'm going to put a little sorghum field right there, I think. Possibly. Okay, so now let's get in the truck here. Oops. Darn it. Bumped that directional pad when I was trying to zoom out. That's the only problem I have is when I zoom out or zoom in. If I lean my thumb too much to the left or right, then it changes vehicles on me. Rusty, you missed Grand Ghost. Oh, Grand Ghost, welcome, my friend. Sorry, I focused on the game. I didn't mean to miss that. So welcome, Grand Ghost. Thanks for stopping in the stream. Okay, so now I want a contract so we can go move this big tractor that we got here. Because this one's literally new. We only got 0.2 hours on that. 0.2 hours on that. Okay, so what should I do now? I'm gonna drive up there by my other area over here, where Jelsa's Bakery and Willie's Mill was originally at. What I also could do is start to move that stuff out of that silo and get it sold, because I want to move that silo. Let's check this over here. This is where Jelsa's Bakery and Willie's Mill was originally at, and we moved it. This is going to get plowed up, and then my grass field will become extended. So this is going to be really nice once, ooh, this grass is even ready to harvest, but we give it another growth, I think. Cut it in April. Alright, let's go over to the silo here. See what I got in here. I might have some lime and stuff in here too. I'm gonna get all that out of there. Okay, so there's some fertilizer in here. My trailer, I think that I left that. Ooh. Alright, well, there's my answer, everybody. I just got a PlayStation message. That is, I guess, no better time than now. Almost 3-hour stream, so I think instead of going black, everybody, I'm going to end it right here, because I just got the nasty message from PlayStation, so if you like the stream, please drop me a tasty one on that like button, better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as a delicious donut. Please don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and share a box of donuts with all your friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams. But from Rusty Money myself, we will see you all on the flip side, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you all for being a part of the stream today. Nuclear, Tobo, Rabid, CBW, Yos, Brad, Evil. Thank you all. Thank anybody else that I forgot. Jody was here for a little bit. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, my apologies, but thank you everybody. We'll see you later. We will see you later, my friends. Have a good one.